What is up? What is up? What's up, traders? Today is August the 6th, 2019. It is a Tuesday, and hopefully you guys are on the portal watching this. We for the past few weeks we've been trying to get everyone onboarded, and we've shown pretty much, me personally 10 times on the live how to get on. So hopefully you guys got on. It's forexlens.com/portal. The portal will be free for until August 16th, so you have 10 more days. If you didn't take advantage of the promo, it ended this past Sunday after an extension. We had quite a few people get in at the very last few minutes. That's great. But if you missed on the chance to take advantage of the promotion, please take advantage of the trading room and these sessions, the free signals, and the TradingView Pro on the Bloomberg Live, all that fancy stuff. We also have archives of Ichimoku and all the other strategies on our YouTube if you're interested in that. But before we start today's session, the schedule events is pretty much made the same for each session. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Okay, I'm a bit sick. The schedule events is pretty much made the same. I'm gonna start off, cover some admin stuff. Then I'm gonna go over the majors. Most notably Euro, Pound, USD, Yen, Gold, sometimes Aussie, NSD, USD, CAD, but mainly the major pairs. And then I'll take pair requests as I go through, and that'll be the session. You can ask questions as I go along, obviously, and I'll just take a peek at them, and then when I do get time during the session, I will cover them. So let me just do this admin stuff, send out these links in our Telegram, and we can get started. So we had a few decent moves yesterday, most notably USD Yen and Euro, around 50 pips made for each, which is great. But now they're going in the opposite direction, which is fine. That's why you move stops to entry. So I apologize for sniffling during the live, but pretty sick. And if you do need help getting set up on the portal, if you don't see things, or your portal looks different than the one that's on our website, make sure you guys email support at ForexLens and forexlens.com, and we can help you get started. Hey Doris. Okay, so while everyone gets in, I'm gonna start. So this morning we had some movement on the euro, most notably a bearish movement. This is euro yen. Last week we were waiting for this retrace to this key level of 119.854, and we had that I believe last night during London, and we had a nice rejection, and I am looking to short euro yen. On the 1 hourly, I was able to draw a nice trend line right here, connecting wick to wick, and we did break it. So if you want, you can enter short right now for whoever's in the live. That should be a good stop loss. But this is what I'm seeing. Let me actually go to the weekly so you can see. On the weekly, this is what I have for euro. We obviously broke a major descending trend line, and we broke it with quite a bit of significance. And looking at the yen as a safe haven and the continuing battle with US and China, a lot of investors are going to turn to the yen and the Swiss. So we're going to take advantage of that. Fundamentally and technically, it does look like we're going short. Looking to the left, when we did have closures below this key level right here, we did have a fallout to the support region. Panning out, we can see dating as far back as 2011, even in the early parts of '08. So a nice key area that we were in, which was above 120 and between 120.683 to 119.854. We just smashed through that area, and we did get our retest, and we did reject on the lower time frames. So we're gonna trade with the trend and short euro yen. I will call the signal and all that after this live session, but for those that are watching, you can enter immediately right now. Hopefully you guys can see the levels. Just expand this out. So these are the levels we're looking for: entry, stop loss. The first take profit would probably be at the bottom of this wick right here, which is actually, let me go to the daily so I can actually show you guys for hourly. Most notable, actually 1 hourly, euro yen moves a lot, so the first take profit would be this first trend line touch right here. And it's also a nice point of consolidation for price. Price got stagnant in and around this area. So first take profit would be 118.384, right around 70 pips away. Obviously, when we get to 25 to 30 pips, we will take some profits off the table. But that's the first major key take profit. And the next one will be obviously at the bottom here. And then for more long-term take profits, we're looking at this support region. I'll talk about those when we get there. I just want to cover euros yen before I go over the majors. One more thing about euro Swissy. We swing shorted this last week, and if we look at how deep we went into profits, we pretty much went close to 200 pips in profit. This probably covered most of our losses for last week, probably at negative 30 to 40 pips in loss for last week. So this is why you swing trade when things aren't going your way. There's a lot of news. I just said forget the intraday, let's do the swing trade, and it paid off. Looking like it's going to retrace, but this trade should be done with. You should have taken profits. Pretty much, you should have a really small runner right now, which you should just close out. Moving on to the majors, Euro USD. So let's go. Yesterday was looking like we were going to go long. We had this break of this nice descending trend line right here, and we did get a break, but I was waiting for the break, retest, and rejection. We didn't get that. We just got a retest with these red candle and no really rejection up. Right now, price is trying to do that on these smaller time frames, but also on the smaller time frames, we did close within this trend line. So that's why the short was called. I'm always open to closing a little bit earlier than our stop loss. So if that does need to be done, I will do it. Right now, hopefully this candle doesn't close that way, because it is basically retesting and then rejecting by closing outside of this trend line. So we'll watch out. Another reason why I took the trade or called the trade was we did make a head and shoulders, and I'll actually draw the neckline. So we do have a head and shoulders pattern. Right here is our left shoulder, our head, and our right shoulder. Here's our neckline. Currently we are retesting the neckline, so we may just get a retest and then a push back down. In terms of specifics, if we do close above this shoulder, it's going to invalidate the pattern, and I'll close out. Right now, I believe we're in a bit. Bullard will be speaking. Earlier, we had Evan speak. These are medium impact events, so it's nothing like when Powell was speaking. But I don't think that should cause too many major movements unless something drastic is said. The rate cuts are happening, but the economy is good. Jobs are being added, so the dollar. Although it is considered weak right now in terms of its rate cuts and monetary policy, it's nowhere as weak as the euro. The euro is still perceived to be pretty weak. Just looking at the daily, this candle is pretty indecisive. This is an indecision candle. Hopefully, in terms of to favor our trade, it does close below the median point, so somewhere down here, and we can short it. but if not, we can close in 15 to 20 pips in loss. No worry there. But Euro, that's what I see. That's what happened yesterday. Yesterday we caught about 30 to 40 pips on the up move, on the initial up move. So the initial up move was this one, break, retest, and then this move. And then we were waiting for another break, retest, push up after this high, but we didn't get that. And so now we're trying to short because we did get close below this trend line. Moving on to USD yen. So another setup which we discussed yesterday. Yesterday we were in around this area. We wanted a break, retest, rejection, and short, and we had that right here. So break, retest, rejection, and to short here, right around 45 pips made there. This is why we put stops entry because right after that we had a nice rally, and you would have got stopped out. Looking on the daily, USD yen is trying to close within this weekly trend line right here on the daily time frame. So be cautious of that. Looking out, you can see we have a nice trend line right here. But overall, this level, as discussed, 104.736 is looking very attractive for the yen to go to. We had a touch in the earlier part of last year in 2018 and also in December. So that's the level that USD yen will be magnetized to. Especially if this daily closure is outside of this trend line, that'd be great. Right now, it's also kind of an indecision candle. I think we're probably going to see this across the board for a lot of the USD pairs because we had a major move down and then a major move up, and now we're just kind of flirting in the middle. This will also just be a nice another attempt to retest this level 107.214 to go down. But overall, the trend is down. Just looking to the left, we can see on the 8 hourly, the USD yen had quite a spill out since the rate cut, and it is looking like it's going to go down. This might just be a fib retracement. So yeah, so we spiked the 38.2 fib level. We are reacting nicely. For shorts, for those that shorted yesterday and looking for re-entries, this is what I'll be looking for. Mainly a close outside of this weekly trend line. If you haven't drawn it, draw it now. Mainly a close outside of this weekly trend line to confirm that the trend is still down. What we do not want is a bounce off this weekly trend line and another push up, because that might indicate a trend shift and a break, retest, and a rejection up of this trend line. So you gotta watch out for that. What we want is a close below this trend line, and you can short with stops somewhere around here, entry right around here, and your first take profit would be 104.736, the key level we talked about. So that's USD yen. Overall, still going with the trend as being short. Pound, I believe yesterday I said the pound is just, I don't think there's gonna be a recovery anytime soon, even though it did make a little breakout from this flag, pennant, whatever you want to call it. We didn't really make any real moves. It obviously has near-term resistance right around here. And it didn't even go close to that until it breaks this near-term resistance, more specifically 1.22453. I don't see anything major happening for the pound. I'm still looking for short opportunities, and I don't see any until we either come down here, break this this nice trend line we drew, and pierce the support region, or if price comes all the way down here. What I do think is going to happen for pretty much the remainder of the week is the pound is just going to consolidate within this box right here. This price point is basically 1.21,000 to 1.21 1.22,000 to 1.21,000. 100 pip consolidation region's pretty good for the pound. The reason being is Friday we have some major fundamentals for the pound. Oops. We have the GDP. Yep. So we have the GDP, manufacturing production, which is major and prelim GDP, and we also have some CAD employment and unemployment. So we're gonna have to watch out for that. There are some short opportunities for GBP CAD that I was looking at, but we can't get into those because of these fundamentals. But until then, I think pound's gonna just consolidate. We might see another pushback down somewhere here, and another pushback up, as it's been doing all week. Until we do get a break of this trend line on the 1 hourly, I would stay put. But if you do get that break, this nice break of this trend line, we could short it to the deeper parts of the support region. So that's pound. Not really nothing major. We're in CAD CHF. I think we're in about 5 or so pips in profit. Euro is a bit of drawdown. Just gonna take a peek at the chat. One moment. Yeah, Euro is playing games. That's what's gonna do, I guess, until it really determines where it's gonna be headed. I really thought the close below 1.11 thousand was gonna be the end of Euro, but had other plans. That's fine. Look at USD. Look at pound USD actually, and pound USD. So that's what I see for pound. Switching to gold. Gold, 100 pips made from yesterday's setup called. I did say that I'm not going to call it as a signal, but if you have a big account, you can enter now. For gold, what I see is 1500 psychological level, and then 1528. Right now, from our analysis from yesterday, we're right about 50 or so pips in 100 pips in profit. Actually 1200, so 1461 to 1473. There's multiple choices, chances to enter. Right on this retest, you could have entered. Another one you could have entered. So right now we are looking to push to 1500. I am bullish on gold, and that aligns with our USD yen short. Gold and USD yen are inverses, so if gold is up, USD yen is down. And I mean, just look at this daily candle. Nice bullish candle right here. Bullish continuation candle. Looks like we're gonna be moving up. Definitely a nice swing opportunity. If you have a big account, maybe 5,000, 10,000, definitely a trade worth entering. If you haven't already. But gold 1500 and then 1528 stops right below at 1432. So those are the majors out of the way. You will probably see some signals later today. And last minute pair recommendations, let me know before we send this live session off. Oh man. Okay, Euro Aussie. I love Euro Aussie. We'll do. If you're on the portal, make sure you're logged on to the YouTube to use the live chat function. Okay, so Euro Aussie and USD CHF. Alright, then I actually like those pairs, so why not? Euro Aussie. Oh, wow, Euro Aussie made a big move last night. This is almost like 100 pips. Let's see what the weekly is holding for Euro Aussie. Damn. So Euro Aussie is looking like it's gonna make a push to right here around 1.68750. And we did get this close of above this resistance region, and I think if we look on a smaller time frame, we'll probably see a break and a retest of that region. But that's where I see Euro Aussie going. I mean, we connect these two wicks right here. So these two wicks are what's really giving Euro Aussie some troubles at the moment. Price has spiked all the way up here, but has never closed above. I'm just looking at December 2018 and then in August 15. Price is doing the same thing right now. It's tried to close above, but it's getting squeezed down below. This is on the weekly time frame. So there's definitely some resistance there at 1.65600. Looking on the daily, maybe you can see what the candle is doing there. So, another indecision candle. Not really, a big wick to the top, big wick to the bottom. Pretty much the same in length. Definitely the daily will tell the tale. I mean, zooming in, we can see, and you rarely see this. You rarely see this candle. This candle right here is as bullish as it gets. This candle right here. The reason why, there's no wick to the bottom, no wick to the top. This is the bullish candle you will ever see right here. And to have this candle come off this support, this resistance region, is a really good indicator that price may move higher. So we could actually have entries. What we need price to do is, right now we're at 1.65345. If we can get a close above this level, right, a nice close above this level, we can long it to this next level right here, next resistance that's on the monthly. Definitely a great setup, but this candle, you rarely see it. You rarely see it, especially on the large time frames. But here's what the smaller time frames are showing us. So we did try to make a close above higher. You always gotta wait for the retest. So this retest came in. Now we're going to either come up and reject it, or come up, close above, and rock it off. It all depends. If we do come up here and reject it, we could short. Also in line with our Euro USD shorts. So it looks like we might reject it. That's what I see for Euro Aussie. Two scenarios. One price area you gotta watch out for. Excuse me. So USD CHF, and I'll send this off. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. So USD CHF. So yesterday, oh man. So yesterday I also plotted a short opportunity. I believe I did not call this, but simple short opportunity coming off resistance at 0.99466. We had a trend line break and a nice push down, and right now we are at support 0.97131. This is a nice point to long. We're already long CAD CHF. You can, if you want to, long from this level. Just looking to the left, it is a nice support zone. 1, 2, 3 visits at that level. 4. You can keep going down, but it's a nice support region as of late. Going on the hourly, maybe you can look for an entry. On the hourly, we're just making higher highs and higher lows, which is great. You could enter. I mean, entry could have been somewhere down here. If you are, looking to enter, even though we're in CAD CHF and Euro, you can. But I'll probably set this one out. The entry is probably long gone. We're already up. Trade's already up 60 pips in profit. So you don't want to rush it. It's only Tuesday. The day has just begun. So there'll definitely be more setups. What we can wait for is a push up to here, and maybe get a close above this level to ride it to this next range fill between these two levels. But that's USD CHF, and that's today's session. I'm RP Forex. I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so we'll see some great market movements then. Till then, happy trading. Be safe, and I will see you all tomorrow.